Hey y'all, I just decided to do a little playing with some of my Oracle decks, and so I just pulled one card from each of them. I mean, I have more than three, but the three that I pulled out, and it's a pretty sweet little dead of winter reading. So take what you like, leave the rest, but if you found this, it probably has some business with you. So the first card is from the Wisdom of the Shadow deck, which I love. And it's the card of sensuality. So it is the middle of January. I mean, it is so cold here. It has been. All you want to do is just be under 1,000 layers, and you just don't want to go outside. I don't want to go outside. Which is really unusual because I'm pretty tough. I used to sell cars in hard winters, but this is just the hardest winter I've felt in a while. And so this is just a reminder of the body, the body underneath the layers, the body underneath the thermal underwear. I took a walk in a parking lot earlier tonight. Tonight's the first night it's been like in the 20s, high up in the 20s. Maybe it was even 30. And I felt so happy about my legs. My joints were kind of cracking. And, I felt like I hadn't walked in such a long time. And it was like such a pleasure. I mean, I found a whole other way of walking because I've been pretty much huddled in my quarters in my favorite chair, either that or, running around Whole Foods, but that really doesn't count. So something about making sure that you stay connected to the body, no matter how cold or what the weather is or how dreary winter can become, to color and warmth and pleasure and and I just realized that there's a card underneath here. Well, here you go. And right there in the body, in the center of the body, in the core of the body, is the child. That beautiful child in the center of us all, who's always talking to us, who most of the time we don't listen to, who holds so much life force that sometimes we miss. And when we miss the connection with that child, we miss so many opportunities to play and to be either extremely joyous or feel the intensities of whatever it was we weren't able to feel when we were that child. So these are two, how beautiful, right beneath sensuality, like the child, you find the child through the body, no matter what you're doing. The child can turn up anywhere in the most wonderful, playful ways. Well, so the next card that came was in keeping, Divinity from the Sacred Symbol deck, which my friend at Manifesting Tarot, Ken Bartolome, another wonderful divination master tarot reader, I saw him do a reading today and I was reminded of this deck. And so here now you have divinity, you have the body, you have the inner child, you have what a beautiful recipe. And put that all together. And right next to the inner child in this package somehow is your divinity and your connection to divinity, however you understand that. This is not about religion, and this is not even needing to use the God word. I don't mind that word, but some people do. This is just about the extraordinary phenomenon of you, of your existence, of the fact of your consciousness, the fact you're watching this, the fact that you're breathing, the fact that your cells are all doing whatever they do in such a magnificent way. This is just, this beautiful symbol is to be contemplated and enjoyed. How lovely. Pink, for crying out loud. What an image. What a beautiful image. This is Marcella Kroll. This is her deck. It's a wonderful deck. So we are to be reminded of all these very basic things. And the last card that I pulled, you put it all together. And you have the, I mean, this really was kind of a little mystical moment of playfulness on my part. I just felt like, I want to play with oracle cards, see what comes up, and just send it out there for whoever finds it. And the final card is from the Psychic Tarot, which is really much more like an oracle deck, John Holland. And the name of this card is Love Begins. It is actually, sorry about the glare. It is, you know, water pouring into water, pouring into water, pouring into water. This would be an adaptation in his deck of the Ace of Cups. So really, these four amazing cards that just somehow, I feel like they called to be seen tonight. Sensuality, pleasures of the flesh, the child, the mystery, the source, and love begins. The heart of it all, filling up. So I guess what I want to say about this, I mean, I think these beautiful images all speak for themselves, but this is a recipe. That's all. It's like, you know, you pay attention to these three things. You put all these in a bowl. You put sensuality and the inner child and, you know, the source of creation in a bowl. And you bake it for 15 minutes and you know, you get a nice little amazing, miraculous, sustaining, energizing, revitalizing, renewing little cupcake here. There you have it. God bless you. See you soon. Go ye forth. Carrie's Late Night Tarot.